We can handle all online courses, business and management, business and finance, business and accounting, human resource management.
To my YouTube channel, My IT Lab Guides. In today's session, we are tackling Chapter 1 of recently launched Excel 2022 course focusing on HOE Souvenirs. I will guide you through this assignment step by step to follow and making it easy for you that you can done your assignment by watching this video. You can contact me for your assignments, exams, or complete course. Don't hesitate to connect for support in various courses. Let's start this assignment and solve step by step. Title of assignment is Exp22 Excel Chapter 1 HOE Souvenirs. You can see project description here to get idea about your assignment. I am moving to the step 1. Step 1 is about start Excel and download file. You can download your file from my IT Lab Pearson dashboard. I have already opened this file. So let's move to the next step, that is step number 2. Step number 2 is about, you notice that the worksheet contains some spelling errors that need to be corrected. Use Excel to check and correct the spelling errors in the worksheet. In this step, basically we have to check and correct the spelling errors that are in our worksheet. Go to the Excel worksheet. We will go into the review tab and click in the proofing group, click on the spelling tab. It will asking from you that do you want to continue checking at the beginning of the sheet? Click on the yes. We have to check and correct the spelling errors. So we will click on the add to dictionary. Click on add to dictionary. It will display a message, spell check complete, you are good to go. It means that our spell checking is completed and it's correct all error that are occurring in our sheet. So click on OK. This step is done now. Move to the next step, that is step number 3. Step number 3 is about, you want to use autofill to enter a series of codes to create the product numbers. Enter 101 in cell B5 and use autofill to complete the sequence for the range B6 to B10 with the series. And basically in this step, firstly we have to enter 101 in cell B5. Go to the Excel worksheet and in cell B5 enter 101. We will write 101 in B5. Use autofill to complete the sequence for the range B6 to B10. Use fill handle to complete it from 101 to from B6 to B10. We will use autofill handle. It will complete our this series from B6 to B10. Move to the next step. Step number 4 is about to motivate the customers to buy more products. You want to change the 5% off to 10%. Find all occurrences of 0.05 and replace them with 0.10. In this steps, basically we have to replace 0.05 with 0.10 in all places where we have 0.010. So we will select 0.05. Go to the Home tab. In the Editing group, click on the Find and Select and click on Find. We will click on the Replace and write 0.05 in Find What and write 0.10 in the Replace With. 0.10, go to the Excel workbook and replace with. Click on the Replace All. It will show you a message that we could not find anything to replace. Click Options for more way to search. Means here no occurrence will be replaced. Close this. Move to the next step, that is step number 5. Column C contains the cost of each product and column D contains the markup rate. Using these values, you will calculate the markup amount for each product in column E. In cell E5, enter a formula to calculate the markup amount, which is the result of multiplying the cost by the markup rate. Copy the formula to the range E6 to E10. In this step, basically we have to formula in cell E5 that calculate the markup amount. Go to the Excel worksheet and click in the cell E5. In this cell, we will calculate the markup amount by multiplying the cost with the markup rate. We will calculate markup amount by multiplying cost and markup rate. So we will select cost and multiply it with markup rate. Press enter and it will calculate our markup amount. Copy the formula to the range E6 to E10. After calculating markup amount in cell E5, we have to copy from E6 to E10. Use autofill handle to complete this series in the range E6 to E10. Move to the next step, that is step number 6. In step 6, we have to perform that. Now that you have calculated the markup amount, you can calculate the retail price for each product in column F. In cell F5, enter a formula to calculate the retail price, which is the sum of cost and markup amount. Copy the formula to the range F6 to F10. In step 5, we have to enter a formula that calculates our retail price. Move to the Excel worksheet. In cell F5, we have to calculate retail price. We can calculate retail price by sum of the cost and markup amount. So we will select cost and sum it with markup amount. Press enter. It will calculate our retail price in cell F5. Copy the formula to the range F6 to F10. Go to the Excel worksheet and use autofill handle to copy this formula from range F6 to F10. Step number 6 is completed. Now move to the next step, that is step number 7. Our step number 7 is about each item is one cell in this week. The sell price is X% of the retail price. You need to calculate the sell price. In cell H5, calculate the sell price. Copy the formula down the range H6 to H10. In H5, we have to calculate the sell price. Then we will copy the formula in range H6 to H10. So firstly, we will go to the Excel worksheet. In cell H5, click and write equal sign. We have to calculate sell price. It can be calculated by multiplying the retail price. Firstly, we will select the retail price, multiply it by subtracting the percent off from 1. We have percent off this and we will subtract it from 1. 1, then subtract it from percent off. We will close our brackets and press enter. It calculates our sell price by using this formula. Now we have to copy the formula from range H6 to H10. Use autofill handle and copy the formula from H6 to H10. Our next step is step number 8, in which we have to calculate the profit margin is the ratio of the net profit has the percentage of revenue. The formula first calculates the net profit between the sell price and the cost and divides that by the sell price. In cell I5, enter a formula to calculate the profit margin. Copy the formula to the range I6 to I10. In this step, basically, we have to enter a formula that calculate our profit margin. Then we will copy the formula in range I6 to I10. Go to the Excel worksheet again. In cell I5, we have to enter a formula that calculate our profit margin. We can calculate our profit margin by subtracting sell price and cost. We will firstly select the sell price and subtract it cost. Press enter. It calculates our profit margin by using this formula that subtract cost from sell price. Copy the formula to the range I6 to I10. Now use fill handle to copy the formula from I6 to I10. It will complete this series. Move to the next step, that is step number 9. In step 9, we have to do that you decide to add a column to display the profit because profit is a dollar amount. you want to keep the profit column close to another column of dollar amounts, you will insert a new column for the profit amount and enter a column headings. Insert a new column I and enter profit amount in cell I4. We have to add a new column that should be I and enter profit amount as a heading in cell I4. Firstly, we will insert a new column I. Here we have column I, so select it and do right click on it, click on insert. Here you can see that now we have new column I and our column I is moved to the column J. In column I we have to write profit amount in cell I4 as a column heading. Go to the Excel worksheet and in I4, cell I4 we have to write profit amount. Step number 9 is completed now. Move to the next step, that is step number 10. Step number 10 is about now you are ready to enter the profit amount formula. In cell I5, enter a formula to calculate the profit, which is the difference between the sell price and original cost. Copy the formula to the range I6 to I10. Basically, we have to enter a formula in cell I5 that will calculate our profit. And we can calculate our profit by subtracting the sell price and original cost. Go to the Excel worksheet and in cell I5 we have to calculate profit amount by adding values of sell price and original cost, which is the difference between sell price and original cost, equal to sell price and difference between original cost minus cost. Press enter. Now it's our profit amount that we calculate by using this formula. Copy the formula to the range I6 to I10. Use fill handle to copy this formula from I6 to I10 by completing this range. To the next step, that is step number 11. Step number 11 is about insert a new row 5 and type apparel in cell A5. Insert a new row 8 and enter souvenirs in cell A8. Bold the words in cell A5 and A8. Delete row 11 containing the soundtrack CD. In this step, basically, we have to do that. Insert a new row 5 and type apparel in cell A5. Firstly, we will go to the Excel workbook and insert a new row, that is row 5. Select row 5, do right click on it and click on insert. It will generate our new row, that is row 5. In cell F5 we have to write apparel. Select it and write apparel in cell A5. We will write apparel in cell A5. A5. Now insert a new row 8 and enter souvenirs in cell A8. We will add a new row that will our row 8. Select row 8, do right click on it and click on insert. Our new row 8 is inserted here and type souvenirs in cell A8. Now we have to bold both these words in cell A5 and cell A8. In cell A5 we write apparel bolded. In cell A8 we have souvenirs bolded. Delete row 10 containing the soundtrack CD. Now we have to select and delete row 11. Row 11 contains soundtrack CD. Select row 11, do right click on it and click on delete it. Move to the next step, that is step number 12. Step number 12 is about column A is too narrow for the product names. You want to increase the width. In addition, you want to increase the height for the first row. Finally, you decide to hide the product code column. Increase the width of column A to 23. Change the height of row 1 to 30. Hide column B containing the product codes. In this step, basically we have to do that. Increase the column A width to 23. Move to the Excel worksheet, select column A, do right click on it and then click on column width. Change the column width from 8 to 23. Click OK. Now it set the width of column A to 23. Change the height of row 1 to 30. Select row 1, do right click on it and click on row height. Change the row height from 14 to 30. Do click on OK and it will increase the row height from 14 to 30. Hide column B containing the product codes. We have to hide the column B. Select column B, do right click on it and click on hide. It will hide our column B. Step number 12 is completed now. Move to the next step, that is step number 13. Step number 13 is about the t-shirt produced is below the souvenirs headings. This product belongs in the apparel sections. You will move the t-shirt product row to be above the souvenirs heading. Select and cut range A11 to J11. Insert cut cells on row 8. So we will select the range A11 to J11. Select and cut it. Select the range A11 to J11. Do right click on it and click on cut. Cut it. Insert cut cells on row 8. Select the row 8. Do right click on it and click on insert cut cells. Our step number 13 is completed now. Move to the next step, that is step number 14. That is our step number 14. The travel mug product information is missing because it is similar to the mug data. You will copy and paste it mug data and then edit it for the travel mug. Copy the range A10 to J10 and paste it in cell A12. In cell A12, enter travel mug. In cell C12, enter 7. Firstly, we will have to copy the range A10 to J10 and paste it in cell A12. We will select the range A10 to J10, copy it and paste it in cell A12. Paste it. Enter travel mug. In cell A12, enter travel mug. Go to the Excel worksheet in cell A12. We will replace mug with travel mug. In cell C12, enter 7. In cell C12, we will replace the 5 with 7. It's our travel mug data. Step number 14 is completed now. Move to the next step, that is step number 15. In step 15, you want to experiment with paste options. In cell A1, apply bold, select 14 pt font size and select dark red font color. Copy the range A1 to J12 and paste it in cell A20 has value and source formatting. So firstly, we will select cell A, apply bold. In cell A1, apply bold. Select 14-point font size. We will change the font size from 11 to 14 and select dark red font color. And font color, select dark red. We will select dark red for the font color. Copy the range A1 to J12. We will copy the range from A1 to J12 in Excel workbook. Copy it and paste it in cell A20 has value and source formatting. We will paste it in cell A20 by using source has value formatting. Source has value formatting. Cell A20 we will paste. We will firstly select the range A1 to J12, copy it and paste in cell A20 by using source and value formatting. value and source formatting. It will paste our data here. Step number 15 is completed now. Total steps in this assignment is 29. I have to done 15 steps by completing each and every detail containing instructions in these steps. For remaining step of these assignments or help in another assignments, exams, quizzes, or entire courses covering Excel, Word, PowerPoint assignments, assess, finance, management, information technology, and more courses. Feel free to get in touch. Contact me through provided email or WhatsApp given in its descriptions or display on our screen and make deal with me. I assure you for achieving an A grade for you in all your courses. Thanks for watching my videos. Please consider subscribing to my channel and liking the videos. Thank you.